forget the flame. When the banshee comes, she'll whisper your name. Smoke and shadow, fire and fear. Pray she leaves you and you're still they play their game. Hunting ghosts in the dead of night. Candle flickers the only light. Evidence gathered, breath held tight. Phasmophobia steals our sight. Spirit box crackles with a ghostly groan. Footsteps echo, but we're alone. EMF spikes, a chill runs through. Is it real or is it freezing temps in the air we breathe. Phantom whispers beg us to leave. Grubbin Dead says we're almost there. Mellish gets laughter, cuts the despair. Hunting ghosts in the dark night. Candle flickers the only light. Evidence gathered, breath held tight. Phasmophobia steals our sight. The journal scribbles with a ghostly hand. A revenant's wrath we barely withstand. Courage tested as we step once more into the abyss, through the creaking door. Grubbin Dead, the science guy. Lab coat, apron, timer in his hand. Lunchbox packed, got a master plan. Microscope next to the frying pan. He's measuring the ketchup like a madman. Grubbin Dead, the science guy, turns taco night into here's why. Every bite an experiment. He's running tests on the condiments. Grubbin Dead, the science guy, says taste that data, don't be shy. At the table we hypothesize. Grubbin Dead.
Did I not put the Tangier Dungeon on this map, on this screen?
Stained graphs, writes burger math while the family laughs. Says control group plain no cheese. Popping torches up a melt to test the please. Grabbing to the science guy. Turns taco night into here's why. Every bite and experiment. He's running tests on the condiment.
Denji's there. Okay. Did the dungeon solo. Ah, okay. Well, Christopher, I can help you out with that. I mean, making food in one scene is not that difficult. I tend to make it in bulk and throw it in the refrigerator. But yeah, I could give you a hand with that later on this evening if you want. We'll even get you a fridge and some power going. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. It's Monday. How are you guys doing today? Stop starting several survival games at once. Yep. Welcome to Dune. Hello, Princess. How you doing? Welcome to Dune. Yeah. Dune is the game all about the mega bases. You think it's big enough? No. It's not big enough. It's got to be at least 5 times bigger than you think it is. And then when you think it's big enough, it's still not big enough because then you start getting the bigger aircrafts and bigger stuff and the larger stuff. And yeah. Oh, you know what? I need to push that button. Let's turn on Firebot. I knew I forgot to do something. You don't think you probably shared your resub? Oh, did I not share your resub? Well, thank you for the resub, Quibble. Twitch issue, probably. I also forgot to turn on Firebot, so now that's working. Not even in the chat. Yeah, you know what? It's Mercy came in alert. The wizard, Shadow Wizard alert. Hello, Mercy coming in third. Okay, yeah, there it is. I can see it popping up there. 7 months. Jeez, Quibble, that is ridiculous. Oh, Quibble, I got to figure out how to scan them for you. Well, I've got to get them scanned and send them off to you. But Grabette is drawing axolotls. They'll smack it for me. Oh, you don't need to smack it. I just hit the wrong button. So she's been drawing axolotls, and I have one that I gotta share with you. Well, Blishkat has to share with you, but I'll scan it and send it over. By the way, everybody, I don't think you may have heard the good news, but Quibble Bibble's a cutie. Pass it on. I'm not gonna spoil your announcement, Quibble. Hi, love you. Bye. I think Blishkat just came downstairs and mumbled something and left. All I heard was, I love you. No, I'm not going to spoil your announcement, but congratulations, Quibble. All right. So, um, updates on life, the universe, and everything. I won't be here tomorrow. I'm going back to the dentist. Yay! Hopefully this time. Oh, is that it? Yeah. Hopefully this time we will get the tooth removed. Okay. Your giant head, ducking head. That's focus. Focus. That's her axolotl.
That's the one that I commissioned for Quibble. It's got a gray hat on.
Gray hat, yep. It says nerd on the chest.
It says nerd on the shirt. So. And it's super pink.
It is super pink. Melissa Cat had that one commissioned by our daughter for Quibble, so. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to go back to the dentist, getting my tooth removed, hopefully, so that we can just end this saga with the tooth. We can start the next chapter of horror of my life. My heart. Yes. My heart's been having some troubles, apparently. So Saturday, I had a doctor's appointment to go see my doctor. I've been getting some swelling in my feet, some tightness in the chest, shortness of breath, mostly from doing something as simple as walking the 3/4 kilometer to take Grubette to school, and then back home would run me out. My doctor took a look at me and said, "Nope, you're going to the hospital." Kicked me out of his office, gave me a piece of paper to hand to the emergency room triage nurses, and I spent the rest of Saturday in the hospital, hooked up to heart monitor equipment, blood pressure equipment. Was given a nice little dose of nitroglycerin. Sorry, I did not blow up, but yeah. So I now have a pending appointment. I've got to wait for the phone call from the cardiologist to go and do a heart stress test, where they're going to stick me on a treadmill, make me work out, and monitor my heart, and then they're going to ultrasound the heart. But yeah, so I finally get one thing, close to resolution, and another thing pops up, right? So that's what's going on. When I know when the appointment is, I will let everybody know what day I won't be available. But in the interim, I'm here today. I won't be here tomorrow, and still alive, still kicking. So they're saying one of two things: you're getting old, and there's a problem. Yeah, Crusader. The blood work. So I had 2 rounds of blood work done while I was there, and they monitored my blood pressure and my heart rate for 6 hours. The blood work came back fine. They took x-rays of my heart to check the size or for any deformities.
Hello there.
Those came back fine as far as I know. My blood pressure actually went down. It was like some of the lowest numbers I've seen in my blood pressure in a long while. And while you would think it'd be a really scary experience to be just kind of laying in a hospital bed hooked up to all these, with these cables hanging off your chest, honestly, it was pretty damn relaxing, because my blood pressure and heart rate was, down. It was chill, and I just napped. I napped for the day, through the day, and at least now I have an idea of what's going, an idea that there might be something wrong. Oh, excuse me. My partner met my mom and baby sis, her and her partner's little one. Was to help her live with her. Well, that's good to hear, Corey. I'm happy to hear that everything's going well with you and the little girl now. That is amazing. So, yep, that's just the update. Um, Happy about the tooth, the heart, okay or not? It's best to know. Jinx, and honestly, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Is it's something that I could fix through life changes or stuff like that, right? Right now, we're aware there's a problem. We don't know what the problem is, but we're going to get closer to it. And the fact that they sent me home as opposed to keeping me overnight, that tells me that it's not super life threatening. I was told to, if the tightness in my chest doesn't go away from from relaxing, then to take a spray of the nitro, wait 5 minutes. If it still doesn't go away, take another one, and then if it doesn't go away, take a third one and call 911. Like, those were my instructions leaving the hospital. So they couldn't stand my jokes. I think it was my snoring, because honestly, Jigs, I slept. Like, they hooked me up and my phone was at 18% battery power. I didn't have a charger on because I wasn't planning on going to the hospital, right? And my phone was dying, so just like, okay, well, I could sit there and stare at the ceiling for a while, or I can just, take some quick naps between nurse visits. And honestly, the staff at the hospital is fantastic. No complaints from me there. So I'm just happy that we are on the road to finding out what the problem is and what we can do to fix it. But I will say this: I am tired. The one meta that I am on, it slows my heart down, and I have been noticing that it does make me a bit slow and sleepy. I know. Keep your heart rate low. Yep, it does. It actually keeps my heart rate low. I took my pulse this morning. Well, wasn't exactly low. It was 81, but Natty, hello, Donkey Sean. So in other words, a lot more horror games. Oh yeah, totally, totally. I love horror games, Donkey. And welcome in, everybody. Donkey Sean's a fellow CC of the other side. Got an amazing set of pipes on him. This man can sing. Also, did you know that all the proceeds of his streams go towards charities? Check it. Let's give him a shout out. Let's give Donkey Sean a shout out. How you doing, Donkey? Good to see you here. They need to provide charges for you. Well, I'll say, okay, so the nurse, bless her, was going to get me a charger for my phone. And they had an emergency come in, and she got distracted dealing with that. And, like, totally fair, right? Deal with that first, please. The charger's secondary. And with all the chaos going on there, completely forgot to bring the charger to me. The funny thing is, it was sitting on the nurse's station when I left, and she looks at it and goes, sorry. I'm like, no. It's all good. It's all good. You had something else that was far more important than my phone or the charger there. It's okay. Like, so I'm not upset about that. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I am definitely out of shape. But the chest pain and tightness of breath has been progressively getting worse, and I got to start making some life changes even before the cardiologist is like, by the way, you need to make some life changes to address some of the issues that relate, rise to, the chest getting tight and whatnot. But yeah, if I do seem slow and sleepy today and for the next little while, I'm sorry. It's the meds they got me on. They do make me feel sleepy. I actually could go for like, a nice little long nap right now, but I wanted to be here and stream because I'm not going to be available tomorrow because of getting the tooth pulled. And if he says we're filling the damn tooth, I'm telling him no. No, I'm pulling it. He went through this when he was 40, woke up one day, body just gave up. Undiagnosed type 2 diabetic for years. Wow. That is crazy, Donkey. That is crazy. I'm hoping it's nothing like that, to be fair. I'm hoping it's just... I mean, I'm not super overweight. I'm like 220. I'm 6 foot and 220, so like I'm 20 pounds overweight, right? Like I'm not morbidly obese. I'm not overweight. I mean, I've got really bad, weak lungs from all the respiratory viruses I've hit, but some life changes, I'm glad to hear that. And I'm really hoping that's all I need to do is make some lifestyle changes and figure that out, right? Because anything beyond that it's, kind of scary. So we'll find out when I get the stress test. I was told that they'll do the stress test, they'll do the ultrasound. I gotta wait for them to make the phone call to call me in like 1 or 2 days, so today or tomorrow in theory. Probably right in the middle of the dentist appointment. And yeah, we'll move on from there. Yeah, look, Jinx, I felt like amazing, like more relaxed and calm than I ever did while I was just laying in the hospital. Which, again, a lot of people are like, okay, I'm in the hospital. This is kind of a stressful situation here, and I was like, nah, I'm pretty chill and relaxed. My pulse, like my blood pressure was the lowest I've seen it in a long time. My ADHD meds can cause blood pressure issues, so I keep track of my blood pressure, right? And that was the other thing that led me to going, okay, I got to talk to my doctor because I've been noticing my blood pressure has been getting higher, right? I was like, okay, is it my meds that's causing this here? And he goes, probably not. I'm like, great, thanks. Then he kicked me over to the hospital. But because I monitor my blood pressure, right, I was able to kind of catch this before it got too bad, I think, or at least I hope. So, yeah.
Hello there.
Actually lower my blood pressure. I completely moved one blood pressure med because of that. Nice. Hello, Pickles. How was? Have you gone and got your hair cut yet? Oh, we have a dungeon. But today I'm going to play the Room 3. As you guys all know, on the first stream of every week, I play a puzzle game. By the way, it turns out I'm becoming a little bit of a puzzle gamer too. I've been playing more puzzle games on my phone when, I'm not on my computer. Sorry. Oh, did I mention I'm sleepy? You have been scalped. No. I'm sure you look lovely either way, Pickles. But yeah, I've been looking forward to playing the Room 3. We did Room 2 last week. I've been told that this one here is gonna stop. You're gonna make me yawn. Yeah, sorry. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna yawn. All right. Let's push this button here. It's a Mean Few Pokemon. It's a martial arts Pokemon. You guys are going to want to use your Muck Ball. And I have streamer nose. Wow, it's just one of those mornings. Alright. New game. Audio for the game looks fine. I'm coming in fine. Loading. We'll figure out where to put chat in a minute. I'm thinking maybe up there. Tutorial. Click and drag to look around. I'm on a train. Yeah, we'll stick chat up there for now. Double click on the journal to focus it. Hello, silent baboon. How you doing? Click and drag to open it. There we go. July 5th. AS is gone. His entire house is gone. I dare not recount what I saw. I would rather that I was insane and that those infernal boxes were but figments of my fevered mind. I should never have ignored you. If I only had come sooner. If I had not come at all. Been busy with work? I completely understand that there. Nice to have you back, Silent. How you've been? I've already asked that. Are you Goldilocks going through all the rooms? I don't know, Jinx. I've done rooms 1 and room 2. And we're on room 3. I've been told this one's longer and has multiple endings. July 17th. I've awoken from the nightmare, but I'm forever haunted by it. I submerge myself in my work as if to drown out the memories, but it's no use. The null calls to me in my sleep and seizes any unoccupied moment to fill my thoughts unbidden.
Hello there.
I am marked. Right click to zoom in. We're in a tunnel! Dude! No ghosts. Hey, Mom! He's already eaten all the porridge? I did. No, I don't want to look at the box right now. I'm reading the book. July 19th. I've continued to petition a Royal Institute. There is something about their denials that does not sit with me. Their insistence is too shrill and determined to cover something as innocent as ignorance. July 21st. A breakthrough. As the Royal Institute rebuffed me once more, an undersecretary with a drawn look slid a packet into my jacket pocket as they passed. They refused to meet eye to eye as they hurried away. The packet included a page torn from a map of the south coast with an island circle. I leave on the first train. Oh, he's lovely. He's getting back into it. Om nom 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 nom. Right. At the end of everything, the doorway awaits, the path to the past and the path to the future. I want to know if they got something at the end of the journal. I'm one of those people who's gonna flip the pages. Okay. Let's angle the thing like that. There we go. Fine, we'll do it this way. Is it just endless pages? Endless page upon page upon page? Yeah. Oh, lovely. We got a box with a key handed to us by a ghost. I have a key, but there's no keyhole to the box. Wooden surface looks strange. I should get the eyepiece. I still have that. Why do I still have the eyepiece? My suitcase has a degree of modifications. Yes, I can see. Okay. An eyepiece. Something the eyepiece can be used. Sometimes the eyepiece can be used to see that which is otherwise hidden. I should... Yeah, okay, so we use it to examine the curious box. Fine, that goes like that, that goes like that. There we go. I like the tutorials at the beginning. It's like you're playing the third game and they assume you've never played any of them, which is honestly a brilliant idea. Because it means that anybody coming into this game at any point, or this series at any point, gets the tutorial on how to navigate it.
League of Shadows.
Hey, Wolfsflower, how you doing? An engraved pyramid. We just had to play with the box. We just had to play with the box. And now we're in a room.
Hello there.
Wizard! Posture check? Alright, sorry. Am I slouching? Oh, everybody, hide! Hide from the ghost! Exclamation hide!
Hello there.
Wait, what happened? Where am I? I played with a box. Okay. Not pickles. Oh. Lovely. I'm in a room. Everyone's wishing for life, trying to bring Pickles back to life. I love seeing that. Looks like everybody's fit. Everyone's back to life. Okay. We got grate back there. Candle. A door here. Key. Locks. Chains. Note on top. You were warned not to look for me, but you would not listen. It has become necessary for me to find you. Welcome to Greyholm, the seat of my ancestors. Seldom few visitors have walked these halls. Okay, there's a hint up there. Okay, that's fine. In the past, I have drawn my subjects from the greatest minds of history. Each played their part, but none outlived it. The null wraps its bonds around all except you. I keep scrubbing the grub, and we have a Tangia dungeon. Yeah, hiding behind crews is risky business, but it does work out sometimes. It was a mistake to try and keep you away. I see now that I have a great need of you. If you can prove yourself worthy, your first task is to find something that will aid you in your trials ahead. Find it or never leave this room, and I will have gone to great effort in vain. The Craftsman. Okay. Well, that's not ominous. The power of flight, the well of knowledge. My face is silent without my hands. The poor have me, the rich need me. That's nothing. What's this? Engraved pyramid. Okay. We got anything down here? Alright, step one of any of these rooms is we look around at the boxes and figure out what we got. My face is silent without my hands. I don't know that one. I know this one. Oh, wait. Nothing? What's in here? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. So that's death, knife, that's nothing. And then over here we have my face is silent without my hands. Face is silent without my hands to watch. And then over here we have another dungeon. The Power of Flight, the Well of Knowledge. All your channel points going to it. The Power of Flight, the Well of Knowledge. Quill and ink. It is quite painful to watch how you blunder to and fro, half blinded by these crude lenses you stumbled upon. Allow me to pry the scales from your eyes. These are the instruments of a craftsman. They will allow you to see the universe as it truly is and reach into the unseen infinity of space that surrounds us. An ornate box, okay? What's in the box? I probably should take a closer look. Okay. Oh, okay. A lens. You missed a dungeon making soup? That's okay, Artemis. There's gonna be more dungeons. There's something strange about this door. We're going deep! Oh. Hydrate? I shall hydrate in 1 second. Thank you, Shadowstorm. Is that the right way to go? Cheers. I'm here when... Is everyone starting, but when to do stuff. In theory, the white lines will line up. Well, it's a tumbler lock, right? There is no white line on that one. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Like that? Ah, okay. Good eye, Moshka. Good eye. I don't want to go through the doorway. Is there another box? Or was it just that one side? Another dungeon, everybody! Okay, what are we looking at here? Strange black goo with tentacles. Lovely. The key to Null will be forged here. I have given you the first piece. For safety, the remaining 4 are held separately. Retrieve them and bring them to this font. Only then can you fulfill your destiny, the craftsman. But, dude, I don't want to... I mean... Clunk. Clunk. We're getting into some, like, Lovecraftian... Hellraiser horror stuff here. An emblem. Okay. What do we got here? Snake and rat. I mean, it's over here. Okay. I'm gonna stumble blindly through a bunch of these. Oh. Oh, it's heraldry. Hey, Van Dyke, how you doing? Okay, so we have that, and then we have that. Okay. Yeah, this is heraldry. It's just, you take this shield and that background pattern, you combine them to make the appropriate thing. I have a friend who's big on that. Okay. The other side. Oh, we already have the other side. Okay, so we got... that. And then we would have... cricket on that field. It's a family tree using different heraldry. I guess we're going through the door. What do we got? What is this place? I have to find a way out. Yeah, we're working on it. Creepy looking picture of Da Vinci up there, maybe? Fireplace? Chair, all down there. Can't click up there. Clock. The hands aren't moving, must be broken. Or we're missing pieces. Okay. Scroll on the desk. What does it say? As you discovered on your little adventures contained within the null is the power to transfer matter across time or space and time. Vedic, this is the room 3. It is back-to-back puzzles where you solve one puzzle, you move on to the next, and it, as you progress through the game, it tells a story. So we're on the third game of the series. There's 4 in total. We thought we were finished with the room in room 2. It looked, finite conclusion. The null came, blew up the house. We escaped, and now we got pulled back into it by some guy called the Craftsman, who's testing us and apparently training us to be a craftsman. Good morning, Casper. How you doing? I have watched you cross leagues and centuries, just as some lesser individual might cross a street. Ember, welcome in. Yeah, I said last week I was going to go back to my Monday to Friday. This week I'm not going to be around on Tuesday. I have a dentist appointment, and then there's going to be another day. I don't know when, but another day I won't be available for doctor's appointments. So I'm here today. Oh, another dungeon. Some individual might cross the street, but what of light years? What of eons? You have barely even begun to tap its potential. I have charted a world not unlike our own, yet incredibly distant. It is a source of the null. I have measured it, even seen it, but I cannot reach it, not without your help. Why would I help you? You kidnapped me. Seriously. But first, I must teach you how, and you must prove capable of learning. Well, that's your first mistake. It's always lovely to see yours. Sorry I missed your stream on Saturday, Amber. Those work. That doesn't rotate. Down here. Door is locked tight. Drawer is locked. Okay. Nothing up there, nothing up there. Just takes me back here. What do we got here?
Stay a while and listen.
Well, welcome to the Grubbin family. We have anonymous follows enabled. We'll never call you out. If you want to stay a while and listen, I've totally monkeyed that up. But you can pop in chat and say hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. I have a funny feeling he wants us to play with this box. I don't want to play with the box. I'm going to look at everything else first. Okay. Negative to positive, positive to negative. That, right? And then that. Because that doesn't fit like that. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff at the top, too. Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome in, Thibaut. What's up here? A lever with a lock on it. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there. What do we got here? All right. Let's go back to this. So if we come into positive and we come down to negative, and then we go to positive to negative like that, and then negative to positive like that. That's not going to connect. We do that. What if we did that and that? That turns the whole thing on. There we go. Every muscle hurt. I can't annoy for the moment. Life has no meaning. What's the rest? I'm decent. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well. I can relate. Honestly, I can't. I was in the hospital on Saturday for some heart stuff, so... Okay. You can't... Oh, yeah, you can't enjoy art for the moment. Yeah, that... You know what? I'm sure she'll forgive you this time, Thibaut. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh. Wobbly. Oh, okay, okay. That shortens it. This elongates it. Close. Tighten it up. Shorten it a bit. Like that. There you go. I got the bazooka annoyance ready for next time. Eh. I'm pretty sure you got this, Thibaut. Oh, look, we found a door. Why do we always go towards the doors? Why do we never go backwards as opposed to going forwards in these games? Like, if we turned around and we left, could we just go home? Alright. Next room. What are you? Sorry. Ooh. Follow the oak wood. Alright, what do we got over here? Ah. Alright, we'll monkey with that in a minute. No letters to look at. Oh. I can't read that. The name of this tower will reveal the way. Okay, so we're in a tower. There's the scroll. What is this place? I don't know. The Pyre has not cast its light in many a year. Ships need no beacon to warn them of this place. Travelers such as ourselves, however, require such things to find our path. A light in the black. The way ahead is dark. The darkness even the blind can see. Okay. So that's the rat and the cricket over there. The owl and the snake. Can I make this? How do I make this work? Okay. No. That P. Y. Nope. Okay. How do I rotate? Make this rotate. We have the Showmet in chat. Everybody, effective balls are your net ball. P-Y... Well, these should just rotate these dials around. No. There we go. Okay, what was the name of the place? The Pyre? P-Y-R-E. Okay. P-Y. So I want that row. No, but I want... There we go. And... fire. There we go. A carved wooden arch. Okay. Looks simple enough. I don't see any sliding mechanics to it. Is there anything on this table for you? Okay. Drawer. A wooden gear. With some writing and spots. Okay. What else we got kicking around on this thing? Wooden gear. Does that fit there? Okay, that fits there. Now, children. Arch. Not in there. Where else would the arch go? Okay, do not make me turn this streamer around, Thibaut and Artemis. Take the rough housing outside so you don't knock over Militia Cat's fine china, please. Okay, we got an arch, but this will show the way. The way with magical Leopleurodons. We have another dungeon in chat. Exclamation join. Okay, there's gotta be something on this I'm missing. We try looking at things a little differently here. The dungeon's a great place to settle those differences. Perfect place. How about it done? Good show. Fancy a round of... What are you? You're weird. Why does it look like that? Yeah, this little indentation here we can't do anything with. Maybe I just need to rotate this the right way. There we go. There we are. I thought it was some topography.
Hello there.
Hey, Booba. Hey. Wow. Hey, Mocha. How you doing? I'm not gonna lie, I want a table like this. A really cool looking table. Okay, we have our pit down there. We have a pit there. What do we got going on here? Waterway. Something strange about that doorway. I did click the eyepiece. Thank you. Let's go for a walk, everybody. Into the tiny house. Okay. Like, some of these puzzles are pretty simple to figure out. Like, a magnet. I mean, but to be fair, you would never have come into this room. Okay. There's nothing else I can do in here. Let's step out. It's a weird slate. Yeah, it is. It is. We got a round magnet. With a plus symbol on the bottom. Okay. Not there. Why does that look like it fits there, but it doesn't? I think this would... Well, I have this tiny arch. Does the tiny arch not fit in there? Apparently it does. Okay. Let's go through the door. What do we got going on in here? We got frying pan. Oh, I didn't want to leave. I want to go back in. Let me in. I right click too far. Okay. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Anything. Those don't do anything anymore. Okay. Like, I'm supposed to power all three of these into the one middle? There's a head scratcher. So, okay. There across a triangle. And then there, down, and diamond? Okay, I see. And then here we have hourglass. Okay. Ooh, interesting and weird, but I'm running with it. It's like puzzles inside of puzzles. Little door there. We can't. Can we do anything with this? Model for a clock face. Okay. All right. What do we got here? Okay, that's for us. That's astrology. Okay. Let's look at this. What do we got here? It does look very complex, doesn't it, Mocha? So if we got a clock face, let's start off with this. Nope. Special size kind of key for this door, right? Anything down there? What do you got going on? What do you... No. Alright. Is this like a come back to this puzzle? Incoming Pokemon, everybody. Did my ads go off and I not catch them? Apparently ads fired off and I didn't get the notification. Love it. Did that do something? This looks like a lodestone. What are those symbols by the drawer? By this drawer here, we have the snake and greater than with a dot. And up here, we have triangle and spiral. Oh, hang on. So what did I say? Snake and greater than? Or was it S and greater than? Snake and greater than. That doesn't get us anything. Snake and that? Spiral and that. What about spiral and greater than? Hold on, what's on top? Greater than's on top, which makes sense. So that's that, and that's the spiral, which is that. What am I looking at? Snake? Spiral? What do you do? Oh, okay. I don't know what that did, but it just locked into place and they won't unlock. Oh, north. I see. Clever monkey. A wooden model piece. What is it? Okay. So, what happens if I back out of this place for now? And this looks like it fits there. Looks like something is supposed to go in this cradle. Okay. We have clock tower here. Which opens this up. Let's go inside. Into the clock tower, everybody. We have an owl. With many folding pieces. A wooden boat. Okay. Anything else worth noting in here? Nothing else we could seem to interact with. Okay. Now, where was that waterway that's over here? Let's look at the boat. It's a small wooden boat. I mean, that made sense, right? To the boathouse. Where, of course, we're going to find a rat. This ain't creepy at all. What's with the weird sounds?
Hello there.
Hello there. Hey, Lady of Elephants, how you doing? Good evening, Foamster. Found a key. Almost pains me to leave the rat in that shape. Okay, key. Key. It's the key I needed inside of the portal chamber, right? Okay, where was that key? There. Oh, Lady of Elephant, did you play Faz? No, that requires a special key. This is not doing anything. Did only for a little while. Was that during your stream on Saturday morning? Yeah, I think I need another one. Gotta be another keyhole somewhere. I'm wondering if it's over here. There's a keyhole. Another section of the model that sits on top of it. It was Saturday. Okay. Oh, good. So you had another. You've solved your technical difficulties then. Bottom of the key looks like your normal two-prong key, brass key. It looks like the top of a tower. Feels like I'm missing something here. Yeah, it's like the lighthouse. Like, it's either I'm missing something here, right? I know I'm missing something there. In here? There is a key in here, but it's the wrong key. We got this puzzle, but I don't quite understand what it's trying to tell me. Like, greater than and snake puts us over there. Oh, wait, what's this? I could double click on that. Okay, and the other one was that and spiral. Which gives us that. Hey, pizza, how you doing? Okay. Where do those fit?
Hello there.
I almost want to say they belong in this. But I'm missing, yeah, okay, so they belong with this. It's the double thing. Where do I get that piece from? Nothing else in there. Nothing there. I have a key, but nowhere to use it. That key doesn't fit in there. Pickled pizza sounds honestly like a bit of a nightmare. Like a beam of light's supposed to come out of that. Alright, I have a key. Where can I use this key? Got the key from the rat. And the rat was with the snake, which was... Is it in here? The door over there. What am I missing? I did the snake puzzle. Where does this key go? Garablast and Jet, everybody, you want to use your netball. Missing a piece there. Gotta be something I'm missing here. We got the clock tower. Which is the owl. Big picture? Maybe, but there is no big picture that I can see. Is there anything else I could move on the rat thing? Didn't see anything on the rat. Rat just kind of opened up and there was the key. There's nothing else I can interact with on the rat that I see. Hello, Fox fan. How are you doing today? I'm very tired today. Very tired. Okay. Your brain is starting to hurt? Hey, yeah.
Wake up! Wake up!
I'm awake. I'm awake. Thank you, Lady of Relevance. I'm awake. Interesting. Wait for the rest of the song. I don't have it. Okay, let's take a look at that. Sphere suspended. Oh, okay. Ooh. You'll spin me right around, right. I'll take that magnet. Okay, we have that. All right. That was located in Stonehenge. That is the magnet we were missing. Yes. Now we can play with the constellations. Like that. And I want that one there. Like that. That one over there, and then that one there. Like that. There we go. Okay. And then that one was... No, no, no. Too far back. I always got you. Yeah, I forgot I could go back out a step. Thank you, Box, for that. For the tip. Oh, we have a dungeon, everybody. What constellation was that? That was... that, so I wanted greater than and squiggly... No. Wanted this one and this one. There, double there, and there. Okay. So there, double there, and there. Wait, where did... Welcome to short-term memory impairment, everybody. Middle, right, left. Middle, right, left. There we go. Open says me. A piece of a wooden model. Okay, so we're going to keep coming back to this place. Here we have a wooden model with a keyhole on it. And that's probably going to go over here. Where's the kaboom? I was expecting an earth-shattering kaboom. We're elevating our situation, everybody. Oh, thankfully that opens. Oh, hey, look, a diver's helm. Now we're really going to get a deep dive going, aren't we? Talisman of Code Diving Apparatus 228. Message. The rocks in this island have always had a taste for blood. It's just lunchtime. This tenacious aquanaut thought his science would be proof against them. Story. I hope his curiosity into my affairs is now satisfied. The craftsman. Found an antler. So, what you're trying to tell me, mister, is you murdered a guy? Some sort of handle screw there. Go figure. Okay. Take a look at our little tower here. I saw a keyhole on it. Where was the keyhole? There. Does my key fit? The second floor we go. Okay. Little latch over there. That just zooms this in. We go farther? I did crack a joke about going on a deep dive. Deeper still? Do we get to help this guy with a hand? Why was the farmer soup embarrassed yesterday? He wet his plants. I like it. Thank you for the bits, Lady of Elephant. Thank you for the bits. I really am giving this guy a hand. I mean, he gave me a hand. Look at that. Little tower and everything. Must be a way of illuminating this lamp. Wait. That's a key. That's got to be a key. Is it this? No. Okay, fine. It's not a key. What we got going on here? I mean, I don't think that goes there. Certainly doesn't look like it'd fit in there. Those don't rotate. That doesn't go there. Okay, I have an antler. Where would that go? That doesn't show me anything. All this does is show me portal entry points. Zorak, everybody, Illusion Fox Pokemon. You want to use a Nightball or Fastball? Okay. Says it'll light the way. Wow. Dag, where would I find something that uses the antler piece? That's the snake. Can't do anything with the box down there. Can't interact with the door over there. Can't play with the bellows. Still missing a piece of the island here. Gotta be something with this. What the... Oh, it's just light refraction. Alright, let's go back into this thing. Can you go back to the helm? I can? Yeah. A brass rivet. Okay. S strangle waves. Brass rivet. Small brass rivet. Okay. A metal acorn. All right. Oh. That opened up like that. It doesn't fit there. That doesn't go there. What do we got here? It looks like a switch, but I have no way of switching it. Oh, I had to grab it. I tried grabbing it, it wasn't grabbing. Okay. Over here. What are you? A model piece. And the tactiles on this game aren't as good as they were on the previous one. I feel like I have to struggle a bit to get things to line up properly. So this is an observatory. And here's the cricket. Okay. You'll struggle with me? Oh, I appreciate that, Mocha. A metal pointer. Top of the morning to you, Elmo. It's actually now afternoon. How you doing? Metal pointer over here. Oh, where did I see the symbols? Where were the symbols? Right there. S diamond wave. Okay. S. Diamond Wave? Okay. Copper tap. So my guess would be there. Double click to zoom in. Yep. I was totally expecting a skull in there, to be fair. A crystal file. Thank you, sir. Crystal file. We have this ant. Okay. We can't combine items yet. Does the crystal vial go into the lighthouse? I wonder if the what tree thing, the one in Stonehenge? You're thinking the... Well, that's Yggdrasil. That's the Tree of Life. Okay. I have an animal skull now. What do I do with it? What's moving? Guess we got a Discworld scenario going on here. Ooh. I mean, it totally makes sense. A glowing gemstone. It's a sunstone, but glowing. Okay, so they combine some like Nordic stuff with clockwork. It's actually really cool. An illuminated lamp. Okay, we're going up. Up, up, up. Never mind, it's coming down to us. I was always worried or warned to step into strange rotating towers with mechanical parts. Do I ever listen? No. I suspect so, Panda. Well, we can't go back, so I can only go forward. Oh, okay. How do I rotate this? Quality Pyre Service. Oh, okay. So I want to grab that and rotate it around like that. Not quite sure how I'm supposed to rotate it, but okay, I want to rotate it in so I can get into the opening. Like that. Flashbang! Ow! Scaling the lighthouse was quite the feat. Though its beam may illuminate troubles to come, they remain yours to shoulder. Alright, I have ads coming up in 10 minutes. I'm going to fire off the ads. I'm going to put Boom Bears up on stream. I'm going to grab something to eat real quick. And let's get the Boom Bears loaded up here real quick, though. Library, home. And all the way up. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to try to shake off this sleep that I got going on. Maybe take my blood pressure. But I will see everybody in a couple of minutes. Let's set that to 30-second timer. And do that. Go settings and run on loop. All right, exclamation join. Get your bears in the battle. I will see everybody in 3 minutes. Thank you for patience and understanding. We have a Tangela in chat. You want to use a sunball. Be right back.
Grabbing bed, step a joke showdown. Grubbin Dad versus Gary, who's the real clown? Punchlines fly like ghostly moans. Dad jokes cut deep to spectral shadows slither, walls alive, laughter echoes, can't survive.
Exclamation join everybody getting bears in the battle.
Fingers brush the hall. Heart pounding, closet tied, hiding, shaking, endless night. Cash hides in the dark. Go scream, teeth gleam, leave their mark. Closet doors don't block the doom. Nowhere safe in this cursed room. Cobweb curtains, cold and damp. Candle sputters, ghostly lamp. Footsteps stomping, banshee cries. Moonlight's prison, demon skies. Brassy guitar clash, case of vine. Spirits waltzing, a macabre line. Cash still trapped, no escape in sight. The ghosts grow louder, devour the night. Cash hides in the dark. Ghosts scream, teeth gleam, leave their mark. Closet doors don't block the doom. Nowhere safe in this cursed room. Cash hides in the dark. Go scream, teeth gleam, leave their mark. Closet doors don't block the doom. Nowhere safe in this cursed room.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Rolling over my chair mat here. All right, on to the next chapter. I think we can safely go this way. To the magical spinning top room. I want to look at that first. Okay, nothing out of the normal from that. I mean, some pretty interesting stuff. There's definitely something supernatural going on here. Oh, I want to be here. I want to look at it. What am I supposed to be seeing here? Oh! There we go. Is there a note on the table? We read that note already. Seal's broken on it. That was the note we first got when we first got here. We're just making doors. All right, well, you know what the doctor says. Alonzi! Or just dive on in. All right, what do we got here? Mystical Maggie, your fate awaits. We have another one of those plus or minus systems. We have a doorway up there. Hello, Tony. I did see you come on in. I saw you come into the chat. How you doing? Interesting. Here you stand, all corporeal and breathing, and the rest. Well, thanks. You know, yeah, for a place called The Room, there are a lot of rooms. You are correct, Crusader. There are a lot of rooms in it. It's rooms upon rooms upon rooms. Existing is something you appear to have tremendous knack for. Oh, if you only knew. A useful trait, and one that has been distressingly lacking in my previous apprentices. Perhaps my search really is at an end. This library is unique in all the world, though I would counsel against indulging your curiosity, as is common at Greyholm. There are many here that are not sympathetic towards inquisitive hands. Do not idle here. Thanks. Okay, I need to power that to trigger that to get out. What we got over here? 1975. Doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Can't see a way to operate it. All right. Morning, Vile. How you doing, my friend? Negative to positive. So we got negative to positive, positive, negative. Like that. Like that. There we go. We have power! I'm only 2 away from 800. Interesting. Well, they'll get there eventually. I'm not, like, super stressed or worried about numbers. That's one thing you'll find find out about me, lady, is I don't stress my numbers. I don't worry about them. I'm just happy to have, you know, my friends here hanging out with me. I mean, if you haven't checked yet, I haven't reset the bits goal in like 6 months. Okay. Why can't I... Why can't I... I'm frustrated right now. Yes, there's probably a hint there. Thank you. Well, that's so difficult to do. Okay, power's not going all the way back downstairs to there. What's this? A metal object. Okay. Can I close these? And honestly, if I was going to give any streamer out there, that advice would be the same thing. Don't stress your numbers. Right? They'll get there when they get there. Just be yourself, and people will. It's what Pickles has told me. I made that mistake previously and started worrying and focusing on my numbers, and yeah, streaming for fun. Yeah, exactly. You act as though, or you stream as though you got 0 or 100 or 1,000 viewers. It doesn't matter. You treat every raid the same way, right? Whoop. The right people will show up. That is correct. There we go. Hey, Marissa, how you doing? Loading. Well, let's go read this note first. I'm doing okay. Spent some time in the hospital this weekend to get my heart checked out. We're waiting for the next set of tests. So right now, again, I'm not going to stress that because that way leads to trouble. They sent me home and they said, if you have any problems, do this, and do this. And I've been doing it. And I'm doing fine. I took my blood pressure and pulse while I was on the lunch break, or, commercial break. And yeah, there's a reason why I'm like half asleep. My pulse is currently sitting at 62, so my meds are really working on slowing my heart rate down. Okay. What do you know of time? This tower was added by my great-grandfather, though his time ran out earlier than expected. Your path will appear when the last bell tolls midnight. A trifle dramatic, I know, but our ancestors understood more than they realized. There truly are moments when the cycle of our world brings it closer to its neighbors. Okay. What do we got here? So that's one key. Small circular socket. Buttons. I'm trying to get into that. Okay. Didn't I pick something up earlier? Empty socket. Something's missing. Yep. Oh, but there's something down there. A small metal pillar. Okay. Well, my guess would be it would go here. No, no. What am I dealing with here? Slide puzzle? Alright, we're going on in. Jinx! We have a Jinx in chat. I mean, obviously we have Jinx in chat, but we have the Pokemon's already gone. Why can't I... There we go. A crank handle. Okay. Let me be free. Keep your balls away. A metal ring. Ask me a way to turn this large gear. Okay. No, let him be free. Let Jinx be free. A metal ring. The handle came out of the socket. Okay. What have I got going on up here? I need to move chat. You guys are, sad to say, up in the wrong spot at the moment. We'll stick you guys up there. So... so if I do this... That... Okay. I'm getting kicked out of the tower. Oh. Wrong button. There we go. Okay. So that goes down, then that goes over. Like that. Okay. Go up, over, down. Okay, go all the way over, down, up, down, down, over, over, down, up. For the record, I have not played any of these games before. I'm installing these the day of, so I installed this morning. All right. Down, over, down, over, down, over, down, over, down, over, up, down, over, up, up, up. I'm okay at them. I've been so when I was younger as a kid, I suffered brain damage where the portion of my brain that recognizes patterns, obviously, wasn't working properly, and I've been slowly over time trying to retrain other parts of my brain to do stuff. Most of the time, what you see is just me stumbling my way through these things.
Hello there.
Hello, Aladar. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. All right. What do we got going on in here? Meanwhile, people like me with autism can recognize... Yes! Aladar. There are people out there who have the ability to recognize patterns. Okay. Very easily. Okay, where's the ball bit? Oh. That has to go down there. All the way over? That's gonna go there. Ah, there we go. Look, I love it when these games present me with a nice friendly button to push. It's gonna go like that, and then that's gonna go like that, and this side is gonna be that. No? What did I mess up? Dot, 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 do, 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 do. That. There we go. Yeah, I caught it. A gear. And we're getting kicked out. Okay. Let's look at the gear. It's got a nice little arrow there. I can't seem to rotate anything on it, so... Where did the gear go? Here? Socket. Can I attach something here? Maybe. How about we stick a gear on it? Okay. Stairs. I guess I go up. Get elevated. All right. Tongs, bucket, crate. Yeah, I gotta play some more Poppy Playtime. Some sort of crystal. Okay. Sockets must be missing a piece. Okay. We have a prison cell there. Game, I don't want your hints. Okay. Isn't jail cell. Okay. Can't see it. It's a crystal. Go figure. For whom the bell tolls. What am I not seeing in here? I don't think this is going to work. Doesn't seem to be like the right fit. Okay. I'm missing something downstairs. Just because the door opens doesn't mean it's the right way to go. I mean, what's this? A wheel with a handle. Geez, I wonder if that fits upstairs. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Now, Alan and Mocha, lately, the one thing I've been doing is I've been playing games where it's like recognize like fill patterns and color patterns just to try to get Do you want crystal shards in the eye? Because that's how you get crystal shards in your eye. Okay. Okay. Boxes, House of Da Vinci 1 through 3. I noticed that House of Da Vinci was on sale. All three of them. It's a clock face. I think I have boxes. I'm going to have to look. Okay, so we got clock face. Don't think we have to be anything else in here with a clock face. The white light flashes are pretty brutal though. Some kind of cage, though. I can't reach it. You played through boxes multiple times? Okay. It's a tiny little door. I like the tiny doors. Into the tiny door! You're also bad at chess? I used to play... Oh, okay. Chess a lot when I was younger. Used to drive my cousins crazy when we played chess. Ah, there we go. There is a double groove somewhere on this wheel. There it is. Bing! Now what? Oh. There we go. The thing you have to remember about the knight mocha is the knight can only move in the shape of an L. And none of the chess pieces were moving. Or were moving in retaliation to how I was moving. Okay, that's right. We come down here, we got all of that, and then over here, we got... No. That, there we are. If the other chess pieces had been moving, that play would have been a lot harder. But because those pieces weren't, it was just, you're just removing them from the board, it looked like it was move the knight in such a way that you can take all the pieces. And the little horsey guy just moves in the shape of an L. A ballerina statue. Two prongs and a little crystal on her back. Your stream got paused somehow? Did my stream get paused? Is it having issues? Okay. handle with a socket. Ballerina. You good? Okay, okay. Error on your part? Oh, okay. Some sort of crystal. Okay. What else we got on this box? We got clock face. Does nothing. That's all good there. We got the door here, though. Okay. Going down, next floor, ballerina, dance class, and silken slippers. Got crystal here, another one of those puzzles over here. Music box with a key. Does those things above the clock face move? I don't know. That all opens, okay. Where's the key? Winding this. There we go. She's just gonna go in a circle, isn't she? How do I make it rotate? Ah, it's a timing thing. Okay, we gotta do this again. Second ballerina. Okay. No, I need you to go on the other track. Because I need to get you up top. Dancing, dancing, everybody dance. Alright, and then we click that. It should put her on that middle track, and the two ballerinas should engage. And we get a gem. I mean, I don't know why we couldn't have just found something to pry that apart, but... Okay, we have a gem. What can we do with the gem? What's over here? We have a key down there. Red, 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 red. Okay. Oh, it goes down there. Oh, too far back. Okay. I guess that's half the puzzle. Now we're looking at blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Krogunk, everybody. You want to use Cypher Ball and Muck Ball. Okay. Wait, what did I push? What am I making here? Some kind of bird. Bro, okay. A key with a bird emblem. Alright, impressive. Nothing there to worry about. That's just a crystal. We can't do anything with that. Is there anything over here? No, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, well, we have a bird emblem key, so let's go upstairs and try it in this lockbox where the bird is. Pull the lever, Crunk. Okay. Not ominous at all. No, I want the... I want the bird cage. Okay. I guess I go upstairs? Am I chasing a bird now? Freedom! Oh, it's nice of him to give us that little indicator that it's going to break that. Thank you, Mr. Crow. Back down the stairs we go. All the way downstairs. And over here. All the way around and up. Down like that. There like this. Rotate around. Like that. There we go. Another clock base. Oh, this probably goes in the other clock. Upstairs we go to this little box. Spin around. Hey, Myosin, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Okay. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear. Well, you know what I said. Our time's up. Our exit will be here when the door strikes 12. The clock strikes 12. Words are overrated. Impressive. You have bested the ruthless mechanisms of the clock tower with humanity intact. The tolling bell marks progress, but not without hardship. Thank you, I think. Alright, I guess we're going downstairs and out to the main room. There's still things in this room that, like that. We're starting to unlock more and more rooms attached to this main room. And I have a funny feeling that we're going to need to be going back and forth between rooms. Yeah, you go over there. That's where you go. Over right there. Yep. Yep. Right there. Yep. There you go. Almost there. Almost there. Perfect. The cube is dancing. An optical device. Okay. So we have an optical device. Ooh, rune on the pad on the floor. Okay, that's our exit. Which leads me to suspect our next point of egress. Is it this? That's a metal object. Okay. I like mirror refraction puzzles. It's always so satisfying when you get the lines to do all the bouncing up right. Alright, we got what? 15 minutes to the ads? I'm running out of steam. Second day of my meds, they are starting to do number on me. How about this? I'm going to find a raid target, everybody. We're going to pause the game here. We'll pick it up next time I'm available to be playing. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I've got my dentist appointment again. My new meds seem to be making me very sleepy and tired, and I'm having a hard time focusing. Let's get into the Tangier raid done right here, and let's go find ourselves a raid target. I'm going to end a bit early today. And apparently we're getting the hides and the hunts and everything too. Okay. All the things. Sorry for ending a little early today. I hit a mental. I just hit a wall. Hey Iris, how you doing? Finish off in style, yeah, with the hunt and the raid. All right, who do we want to go see today? Who are we following that we can go visit? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. We got him, Mom, who's playing some Red Dead Redemption there. You know what? We haven't gone to see her in a little bit. Let's go say hi to Hey Mom, play this. She's just starting off her stream. She's riding a horse right now. I'm not quite sure where she's heading to, but she's got some plans. So let's go visit Hey Mom, play this. Oh, don't. Okay, Wolfsflower. It's okay. All right, raid messages, everybody. Raid message 1 is for anybody, and all friends. Raid message 2 is everybody with a subscription. Raid message 3, you do need a subscription for. However, if you want to be cool, like my son, Grubbin Boy, who did the artwork for Boot Buddy wearing the sunglasses, that's the one to grab. That's the one I'm going to grab. I will see everybody. I'm not going to make any promises as to when I'm going to be available next. I have my dentist appointment tomorrow. I'm still waiting on a phone call for the cardiologist. But I will let everybody know in Discord when I'm going to be live next. Okay? We're going to put a tentative Wednesday on the calendar for my next go live. So let's go say hello to Hey Mom, let's play the Hey Mom, play this. I just want to say thank you everybody for coming to hang out with me today. Again, I'm sorry for the low energy. Gonna have to figure that out. But I will see everybody tentatively Wednesday. I'll let you guys know on Discord what's going on. Until then, remember, you make a difference. You matter in the world. You have an impact on the lives around you. And if you want to see somebody truly awesome, look in the mirror because you are awesome. Bye. I'll see you guys hopefully Wednesday.